the 2024 Waste Management Phoenix Open, the field now includes 5 of the top 10 ranked players in the world. We'll probably hear some more here in a bit. Joining us now to kind of set the tone for this year's 2024 Waste Management Phoenix Open is the tournament chairman, who joins us now, George Thimsen. George, it's Rock, Manuch, Jimmy B. What's going on, man? How are you?
Happy Monday, guys. Doing awesome. How we doing?
Can't complain. Once again, I know it's still a few weeks away, but this field is going to be tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. 5 of the top 10, and who knows who else could slip in here in the next few weeks.
Yeah, we are fired up. We got, Scotty Scheffler, which we announced #1 in the world, going for his back-to-back-to-back, which is only been done by Arnold Palmer. We got Wyndham Clark already committed, Justin Thomas. So this past week, we announced #4 in the world. Victor Hovland has committed. We've got, local Scottsdale resident and then fan favorite, #7 in the world, Max Homa, has committed. And then, we gave our first exemption. So our 2014 WMPO champion, 18-year PGA Tour vet, Kevin Stadler, is our first of 5 player exemption. So we're excited to have him. He's a great friend of the Thunderbirds and a great friend of the tournament. So, yeah, we are pumped and definitely going to have some more announcements later this week that we'll be excited to share with you guys.
George, what will be some of the challenges for the fans that'll be coming out there for the Waste Management Phoenix Open?
There's no challenges. Why would you say there's challenges? Why would you start with a question like that?
No, because I know that there's some heads up. Okay, we say, where are some of the new heads up you want to give?
That's not a challenge.
I think the challenge, there's always the challenges of being well rested. Make sure they're well rested.
This isn't George's first interview.
I think, it's a fair question. But, yeah, let's always remind them, stay hydrated and definitely be well rested before you come out to this to the People's Open.
I do want to add to that, and this is on a serious note, because I live in North Scottsdale. I live north of Greyhawk, and I know the area quite well. With what's going on in the 101, what are they telling you for that week? I know Barrett Jackson's going to have issues because the 101, for folks who don't know, northbound, southbound has been closed at different times over the weekend, which really makes it tough for traffic. But what are they telling you at this point?
We're actually going to be sending a note out regarding that. What we're understanding is that there is going to be no issue by the time it comes open week.
Good.
So a lot of the construction and things that they're doing, it's relining parts of the freeway there, and so they're kind of moving and shaking on the relining and moving on to the next phase of it. But they're very well aware of what's coming up here. We've been working really, really great with the city, and they've been keeping us in the loop on this.
All right, George. Now, George, that if it's on the internet, it's got to be true. So all these rumors flying around that there might be a Tiger Woods sighting at the Open. Can you elaborate on that?
Hey, listen, my fingers are crossed for that just as much as everybody else. But, you guys know you can commit to our tournament basically the week before. Haven't heard those rumors. I think that rumors start when people get excited and speculate and hope for something enough. But yeah, I mean, that would be amazing to have Tiger back here at the People's Open. But I have not heard anything one direction or the other on that, unfortunately.
George, we've been doing this a long time. Every year we bring on the tournament chairman, and from Jenks all the way. I go all the way down back. We've been on for 18 years, and each year it's your role to kind of bring something new to the tournament. What are some of the things that you have had your hands into that we'll see this year?
It's our 89th year, right? And every single year, you definitely that's the kind of the magic of our groupers. Everyone here is a volunteer. We've got our day jobs, but everyone also wants to continue to improve upon what's been done before. So, there's definitely some big shoes to fill from all the previous tournament chairmen. This year, one of the big focuses is around the "We Are the People's Open" motto. I think that when you talk about early in the year, the media and a lot of folks have been asking during these media conversations, it's like, hey, are you concerned that we're not a signature event this year? And the answer is always we feel like we're a signature event. It's the biggest sporting, one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and but definitely the biggest golf tournament out there. And full transparency, of course, we were a little bit concerned, right? But then you fall back on the fact that this tournament has been continuing to improve every year. The players love the tournament because of years of history that we built, and it's really the community around the We Are the People's Open, the fans that make this such a special place for players to want to come back. And so this year was about how can we up level and improve the player experience out here. So we've done some stuff with the driving range, for them. as far as venues go, all of our general admission, our fan zone has continued to improve. We've got, got the Taylor Morrison area, which is the highest point, on the golf course over near 12, which has 3, holes of viewing for golf out there at the Fairway House. And you got brand new venues. I think part of it was the daily ticket option, right? That there's over 1 million square feet of hospitality out here. And of course, many people want to be on the 16th hole, the iconic 16th hole. And, you got Bay Club and Cove and so many great areas, but those are suites that are, sold throughout the week. So we're trying to get and engage with, the daily consumer. So we've added another daily, 2 daily hospitality areas. So we've got our DraftKings Sportsbook, which will be in its first year. There'll be daily hospitality there where if you want to go in, you've got hosted food and drinks and be able to do some live sports betting. It's a little piece of Vegas, but in North Scottsdale, we've got tickets on sale there. And then we've got our new venue 9, which is a big structure around the 9th green. You get to see the approach shot, on that 9th hole. And we've got suites up top, but we've also got daily hospitality down below. Same thing. It's you're coming in with a group and, you're not getting a suite for the week, but you still want to feel, the entertainment and watch some great golf. 9's another daily hospitality option that's a brand new venue for us. So, it's crazy. People go, how much bigger can you get? And then you find these opportunities. You got a great team of Thunderbirds who are like, hey, there are more options that we can find here to help out a different consumer. And that's what we've done. So we're pretty excited about all those locations.
George, real quick, what's the total amount of donations that you guys contribute on a year in, year out basis over the years of the Waste Management Phoenix Open? Is there any kind of running count number one way or the other?
Yeah, it's a great question. So last year, we, it was during Super Bowl year, the community came out strong. We were able to announce a $14.5 million gift just from last year's tournament. And over the course of our, the Thunderbird Group's history, we've been able to give over $190 million back to charities.
$190 million.
Yeah, and on top of that, I think it's very important to say that they offer the Thunderbirds free admission to the first responders, military members, veterans, all presented by Taylor Morrison, which I think is big, George, that you guys continue to do that. I know that is very well received.
No, we appreciate that. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday are actually 4 free days. So anybody that wants to come out and check out the course and this little city that we built on TPC Scottsdale is free for all consumers on Monday and Tuesday. And yes, our Patriots Outpost is the largest Patriots Outpost on the tour. We're very proud of it. It is there for our active and former military and their families. All that information and how to get tickets is on www.wmphoenixopen.com.
George, I'm sure we'll catch up with you a few more times before it all gets started in February. So thanks for jumping on with us today. We appreciate it.
You guys rock. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
You got it. George Thimsen, who is the 2024 Waste Management Phoenix Open Tournament Chairman.
You know what I found interesting about that when I asked him about all the chatter online about Tiger Woods and how it's all been circulated? And he says, well, he has up till the week as the tournament begins if he wants to enter.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming.
No, I don't either.
Think it's pretty clear.
It's still the chatter online.
Yeah.
30.
Hey, this hour has been brought to you by All City Towing. Looking for a career that pays great with great benefits? All City Towing continues to look for new people to join their team. Head to allcitytowing.com and